Young Sylvana, just a teenager, was just beginning her training in the art of fighting and communicating with spirits. On that special day, she went on a deep trail in the forest of Caltalas, to pass his first test, to defeat a forest beast using his skills and intuition. Sylvana was walking on soft moss when she suddenly heard the rustle of wings. She stopped, listening intently to the sounds of the forest, and noticed a huge hawk sitting on a branch above her head. He looked at her with his penetrating eyes and seemed unusually wise. The young elf realized that it was the spirit of the forest, and decided to turn to him for help. "Spirit of the hawk, I'm looking for my opponent, a forest beast, to pass my test," she said. "Can you help me find him?" The hawk nodded and took to the sky with lightning speed. Sylvana followed him, making her way through the dense undergrowth. Soon they came to the edge of the forest, where there was a proud deer with majestic horns. "Here is your opponent," the spirit of the hawk whispered in Sylvana's ear. The girl's heart beat faster, and she picked up her bow and arrows. The deer, as if sensing danger, suddenly raised its head and stared at Sylvana. There was a threat and a challenge in his eyes. Sylvana knew that this was the moment of truth. She took an arrow, pulled the string and closed her eyes, calling the spirits of the forest to help. Listening to the whisper of the wind, the young ranger opened her eyes and fired an arrow. It pierced the air, as if hitting the heart of a deer. Sylvana breathed a sigh of relief when the deer fell to the ground. Suddenly, his body began to glow with a bright radiance, and a deer spirit appeared in place of the stricken beast. He nodded to Sylvana as a sign of respect and gratitude for a decent fight. "You have passed your test, Sylvana," said the spirit of the deer. "Now you have earned my blessing and the power that will help you on the way to great achievements." The radiance of the deer spirit enveloped Sylvana, filling her body and soul with new energy. She felt her connection with the spirits become even stronger, and realized that this was just the beginning of her adventures. After that day, Sylvana continued her training, diligently improving her martial arts skills and developing her gift of communicating with spirits. She studied with the best masters of Caltalasa and became more and more skilled in her craft. The young elf grew and became stronger every day, and her legend of a heroic feat in the forest and gaining the wisdom of spirits began to spread among the people. This was only the first page in the history of Sylvana, the legendary ranger and the future leader of the Blood Elves, but no one could have guessed at that time what trials and adventures fate was preparing for her ahead.